Namaste, this is Dr Karishma Ahuja. What do we do when we are confronted with problems? How do you handle challenges and obstacles in your life? Are you one of those who often give up, thinking that the situation is too big, too hard, impossible for you to overcome? Or are you one of those who always believe there is a solution, there is a way, you will get through this? What is the difference in these two categories, and how do they impact our lives? Well, if we belong to the first category, that are always overwhelmed with problems, that always feel the problem is difficult, hard, we'll always find ourselves making excuses. The result is we'll be stuck with problems all our lives. If we belong to the second category, that always believe there is a solution, we'll find ourselves coming out of these situations. We'll find ourselves victorious even in the most trying and testing times. And the results are clearly evident. In the first case, we're always unhappy. In the second case, we'll start achieving more of the results we want. We'll lead happier, healthier, more successful lives. Let me share with you a story to highlight the importance of this very point of never losing hope, keeping your calm, and using your own mind to find a solution to any problem, no matter how big it is. Many hundreds of years ago, in a small Italian town, a merchant had the misfortune of owing a very large sum of money to a moneylender. The moneylender was old, but very, very cruel. He was fancying the merchant's beautiful daughter for a long time. So he decided to make the most of this opportunity and proposed a bargain. He said to the merchant, "I am ready to forego all your debt, if only you allow me to marry your daughter." Both the merchant and his daughter were horrified by the proposal. They did not want this to happen. They knew that they have landed themselves in big trouble. The moneylender told them that he would put a black pebble and a white pebble into an empty bag. The girl would then have to pick one pebble from the bag. If she picked the black pebble, she would become the moneylender's wife, and all her father's debt would be forgiven. However, if she picked the white pebble, she would lose the opportunity to marry the moneylender, but her father's debt would still be forgiven. And if she refused to pick a pebble, her father, he promised, would be thrown into jail. Merchant's daughter realized that the moneylender had kind of trapped them. They were all standing on a pebble-strewn path in the merchant's garden. As they talked, the moneylender bent over to pick two pebbles, one black and one white. As he picked them up, sharp-eyed daughter of the merchant noticed that he had actually picked up two black pebbles and put them into the bag. He wanted to marry her at any cost. He then asked the girl to pick her pebble from the bag. Now she realized that he had clearly specified if she refuses to pick a pebble, her father would be thrown into jail. What should she do? She cannot refuse to pick a pebble, nor can she say anything to the money lender that would make this old cruel man forgive her father. What are the options before her, she thought. Refuse to take a pebble, and her father goes to jail. Show the money lender the 2 black pebbles in the bag and expose the money lender as a cheat and be ready to face the consequences. 3. She picks a black pebble and sacrifices herself. At least her father would be saved from debt and imprisonment. She was getting all kinds of thoughts. However, she reminded herself her mother had once told her, "Remember, every problem has a solution." What does she do? She uses her mind. She decides to go ahead and pick a pebble. She puts her hand into the money bag and draws out a pebble. Without looking at it, she fumbles and lets it fall into the pebble-strewn path, where it immediately became lost among all the other pebbles. "Oh, how clumsy of me," she said, looking at the moneylender. "I'm so sorry. I seem to have lost the pebble. But never mind. If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will immediately be able to tell which pebble I picked." The moneylender looked shocked. He knew he had picked 2 black pebbles, and the remaining pebble in the bag was black. Thus, it was assumed that she had picked the white one. And since the moneylender dared not admit his dishonesty, the girl changed what seemed an almost impossible situation into an advantageous one. The result was, not only was her father's debt forgiven, she had also managed to escape from marrying this moneylender. What is the moral of this story? Every problem has a solution. Sometimes we just have to think about them in a different way. We just have to find a way to calm ourselves and not assume this is the end, just like the girl. If we are so quick to assume that we have lost the battle, indeed we will lose. But if only we keep our calm, remind ourselves we have the power, we can find a way out of this, then just like the girl, our mind will begin to work in our favor. It is said, within us lies the key to all solutions. Within us is also a power that can work against us. We simply allow thoughts of lack, limitations to overpower us. What you make of your life is what you believe about yourself and your life. If you believe it's a good world, you will experience good moments, happy people. If you believe it's a bad world, that's what you'll get to experience more of. You'll experience more problems. So it all comes down to, what do you think? Do you think you can? Or do you think you can't do something? We've all heard the famous quote by the great Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, Either ways, you're always right. Every single day, catch yourself thinking these thoughts. Every day, spend some time understanding yourself better. What are the thoughts you're thinking? When you find yourself thinking thoughts that are contrary to what you would like to experience in your life, then the next step is to simply think of the things that you want to experience. Give your mind a picture of the kind of life you want to live. Then it will start giving you ideas, thoughts, and feelings, and bring you resources that will help you start leading more of this life that you desire. What we really need to get through tough times and overcome challenges in our lives is belief that we can. Balance of mind to listen to the guidance we are getting from within, and courage to be able to face the situation boldly, just like the girl did in the story. She never ran away from the situation. She continued to hold on to the belief that she will find a way, and she listened to her inner guidance. Sitting in silence can really help us connect with all of these virtues. Spend some time in silence daily. It will help you connect with your core self. You'll begin to understand that you are not these thoughts, you are not these feelings. You will begin to understand you have limitless potential and power. You will begin to experience a sense of calmness and ease. Sitting in silence on a daily basis, becoming aware of your thoughts and reminding yourself that there is always hope, there is always solution, will empower you, energize you, helping you focus on the good that you're experiencing in your life, rather than all the things that have not worked out well for you so far. Just remember, every day we are blessed with the experience of life. In every moment, in every situation, we have a choice to make. We must choose our thoughts, and the thoughts you choose will give you more ideas, thoughts, and feelings, even solutions to biggest of problems in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and share it with others. Subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest videos. This is Dr. Karishma Ahuja wishing you all the very best. Namaste. God bless.